recognizing me. Ted Noftall, Chickadee Drive, Port Orange. I would agree that there are many things that you all can consider, but considering other things doesn't mean we have to eliminate this berm. After May of '09, when that road flooded for the third time, all the talk was about preventing flooding going forward. Mike Gardner's clip reminded us of that earlier. Quinton Hampton had no problem that evening telling us that what they had designed would work in a 100-year storm. Now, the berm was designed, it was permitted, but it was never constructed. And when we found out it was never constructed, all of the conversation turned to potential flooding upstream. How did that come to be? The berm wasn't put in not for engineering reasons. It was put in because of Mrs. Grubb's legal assertion that she owned all the land, that you couldn't install it. It was on her land. So that's why the berm went away. We've heard testimony to that effect at previous public meetings. But how did the conversation shift to flooding upstream is the part that's got me mystified. And I want to tell you and the people watching tonight that I support the berm here tonight for a number of reasons. The first reason is it was designed by Quinton Hampton and Associates, a local engineering firm in whom the city has continuing confidence. Quinton Hampton, to my knowledge, has never stated in writing that their berm design was a flawed design and that it should not be constructed. We're back to just verbal chatter. That's all we've got going. The berm was permitted by St. John's River Water Management, and they've never expressed any concern right to tonight that this berm would be a problem. 2 consulting engineering reviews confirmed that the berm would prevent flooding in the lower Dunlawton corridor in certain but not all conditions, and we recognize that. Both consulting engineering firms failed to identify any specific area of new or increased flooding, either upstream or downstream, that would be caused by the construction of this berm. The 0.03 of a foot, the 0.3 of a foot, Gardner addressed it a moment ago. And St. John's River Water will deal with that kind of an elevation increase, and in this water elevation increase, and in this instance, it's still contained within banks. And finally, Mayor, the major plan modification and subsequent search for flood control mitigation that must be found will cost more than what installing the berm will right now. You can install the berm and be done with it. Still look for other solutions than just trying to do this major modification. And on that theme, Mayor, I want to remind the manager that in good faith, I've asked him twice now to disclose what all is involved with great specificity in this major modification. Because if you all have gotten that information other than in this chamber, the people certainly haven't. And gosh darn it, we do have a right to understand the basis.
All right, thank you.
That you people are voting.
Thank you very much. We have a motion and a second.